Guys, what's going on? I'm going to do a video on SPY ATM alerts, which is part of the SPX 0DTE income spread Discord. It's an addition to it that actually has become more popular, or as popular as the 0DTE SPX income spreads. So you guys should definitely check this out. I'll leave the landing page in the description below. It's right here. You can see how amazing things have been: 124%, 2024, 100% or more in 5 months. Does it work? Yes, of course it does. We have tons of data to prove that. We have tons of testimonials. I put a few in the landing page right here. It hasn't loaded just yet, but if you go to it, probably it will in a little bit. I'll reload it now and see if it actually pops up. Might take a little bit of a second here. I put testimonials in. I can show you them in real time inside the Discord if this doesn't work, because people have been posting how great this system has been. So yeah, they're not posting right now. However, we did do a discount on the annual. So we're not offering lifetime at the moment, but we are doing annual for 999, which is fun. Oh, here we go. They're loading up right now. So these are some testimonials from people that are inside Spy ATM and other discords that I help run and things as well. But you can see this guy right here says I'm an orthodontist who had previously only invested in my own practice, was looking for an avenue to educate myself in stock market investing, and as a total rookie I found the professionalism and conservative strategies backed by statistics to be a good fit for my situation. I've learned a lot from Lance, Phil, and the Discord in 6 months. Long-term commitment is key for me. Thanks, Lance and Phil. TC, also a regular in a lot of discords I help run. He says, I'm semi-retired since COVID. When I started looking to supplement my income, I've never traded before and went through a considerable amount of money trying to get there. Best thing that happened to me, that's great, is finding this Discord group. Russell, Lance, and Goldman. That's in my Sidekick Traders Discord. And now David's IWM, which I talk about regularly on this channel. It's a phenomenal system. It's just a bit harder to scalp, just a little bit, takes a bit more skill. It keeps getting better thanks to their hard work. I really appreciate that, TC, if you're watching this. I learned a lot from a great community. Things have turned around for me. I found an exclusive consistency I was looking for. I'm not trying to get rich. I'm just profit consistently. I guess he means. Thanks for your honesty, hard work, man. It's been fun and kind of like family. That is really good, and I'm glad to hear that. Because TC's been around for a while, so I appreciate that you right now. Zig Price, who politically I have problems with, but he is giving a true testimonial here on Spy ATM is easy enough to grasp, but open enough to tailor to your own strategy. If all you want is a set and forget alert every day at the same time with a high success rate, this will fill that easily. It's a Spy ATM that I'm talking about right now. I'm going to go through the trade as well. If you want something that you can develop a strategy around to adjust to your own risk level, make your own, this can definitely fill that role. It's scalable. It has 18 months of backtested proof as well as real trades, not just back tested, and it just works. I've tried a half dozen services over the past few years, and this is by far the most competitive and easiest to implement and adjust to. Show up, place order, make money. It's that easy. Been there about 2 weeks. I've taken 10 trades and up 8.5% with an 80% win rate. It's that good. Yeah, it is phenomenal. Syrian, another long-term subscriber to a lot of discords that I help run. Thank you very much for this testimonial. If you're watching this, I've been trading zero DTE SPY options using my own system for a while now, and incorporating Phil's alerts into my strategy has been a game changer. That's cool. I don't blindly follow alerts, I use them as a way to either confirm my own market bias or to gain another valuable data point in my analysis. This is cool because I know you do this with IWM as well. Phil's insights have consistently added clarity and confidence to my trades, and since integrating his service into my toolbox, I've been overall profitable. This trading group has become a solid part of my routine. That's really good to hear. And I've definitely recommend it to traders who have their own approach but are looking for that extra edge. So don't join the monthly, join the quarterly. We priced the monthly so that you actually want to join the quarterly because it's a much better value and it gives you time to really adjust and learn and follow the guides and the strategies and things inside. This is a bit overpriced competitively, honestly, in the industry. But like, just go for the quarterly. It's only you get like a month free, so just go for the quarterly. Embrace the process properly, and go for this. I think you'll be happily, very happy with the results of that. So anyway, let's go into today's trades a little bit. So if we go in here, this was the call, the 599 calls for right here. So for you guys that don't know, this is one trade at 10:30 a.m. Eastern time, and basically it's a zero DTE call or put. In this case, it was a call, 599 call, 140 entry price, 168 take profit, stop loss is 0.84. These are the contract guides. You can also do this if you're trading a prop firm, which is really cool. You can do the MES version of this. Given how consistent this is with very low drawdowns, this could be something that if you're doing prop firm stuff, could be really, really interesting for you. So definitely check it out. If you want to check out one last thing here is Napiers Profit Surge Trader. I'll leave a link in the description for that. That's for swing trading. Definitely worth checking out. It's only 179 for the year, and it is basically 2 or 3 trades a week, full money back guarantee over the whole year, and it's really, really worthwhile checking out as well. However, I do advise you to come and check out the 0DTE ATM, SPY ATM alerts. I think they're phenomenal. They've done really well. Let's open up my brokerage account. So I don't normally do this, but like let's look at what happened on these SPY ATM alerts for the 599 call. So let's just do this. I don't normally do it, but I'm in the mood for kind of checking things out here. So let's close a lot of these windows. Kind of thing. Let's open up Thinkorswim. Let's plot the contract and what happened today from 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time on those 599 call SPY contracts. This may take a while. Sometimes it takes a while to load up the Thinkorswim. You know what it's like. It installs updates. It just kind of sits here. But yeah, we'll let it kind of do its thing. So we're going to look at the 599 calls at this time and see what they did. I don't know if they continued up. Maybe they did. Maybe you could have made a lot more. But a lot of people are giving good testimonials, and this is probably one of the best services I've ever had the privilege of being part of. So let's see if we're ready yet. Still installing updates, just how it is with Thinkorswim. Do you guys get this too? I always get it. It's really annoying. And then we'll log in, we'll load up the contracts for the 599 calls for 0DTE today and just see how they did, during the course of this alert. While this is loading, let's look at some of the comments. Oh, it might have actually just, nope, still updating. So let's look at some of the post your profits, which is something that has been really, phenomenal in this service. So going back all the way here, you can see Neil got 137 to 168. That was within 10 minutes. Zig got 141 to 168. Mike 138 to 168, 136 to 163, 143 to 168. Screenshots, which are always nice. And this is happening every freaking day. This is amazing. It's an amazing service. 138 to 168, 137 to 168. More from Texas Yeti on screenshots. MES, good to see people are doing MES. All right, so we have this guy loading up here, so let's just log in. Hopefully this doesn't give away my login. Hopefully it doesn't show my password as I type it in here. Not that I really have much money in this account or would be too worried about it being hacked, to be honest. Let's see. So let's log it in. So let's look at some more here. Shoes 138 to 168. He's also in IWM alerts, which is phenomenal as well. I think the two combined, IWM alerts and these ATM spy alerts, are phenomenal. More stuff here. Again, this is only 14 or 15 minutes after market open. 137 to 168. SPY ATM 133 to 170. That's really nice. So yeah, it's phenomenal. It's on and on it goes. Here's another one. Yay, SPY 136 to 198. Really good. I asked if people could give us some testimonials because this was really one of the best services I've ever had the privilege of being part of. So I'm really excited about this. I think going forward, we're probably going to raise the prices. So you definitely want to get in as quickly as you can. I know Phil is constantly trying to improve this service and make it better and better. So it's better to get in early rather than wait for the price to go up in the future with the different upgrades and increased. It's hard to explain, but it's already an amazing service, but it can always get better. You're probably getting in, like if you get in early, it's probably going to do you better overall, right? So you're probably going to do better, like money wise in terms of subscription costs. If you get in early, get in there, get lifetime or annual before we increase the prices on the shorter term subscriptions. That's usually the way to go. So let's look at the system here. So let's go to SPY ATM, SPY ATM. There's so many channels now, it's getting complex. It was really simple when we first started this Discord. So let's see, spy ATM chat, that's not what we want. We want the actual alerts. So spy ATM alerts right here. So we're going to look at the 599 calls. So 599 calls, 0 DTE, 599 is here. Let's see what's going on here. We don't want that. We want the 6th of June, which is today, 599. And here. So these are the calls on the right. I'm going to send them to my chart so we can have a look and see what happened around the time of the alert. So here we go. It's loading up, taking its time as usual. This is silly how long sometimes it takes. All right, so let's do 1 day. So let's zoom out here. Here we go. So yeah, so these are the calls, the 599 calls, and basically we're looking at the open for me was 8:30, so 9:30 was the alert right here. Let's see where we're at. Probably like here somewhere, 9:32, yeah. So we zoom in on this area, boom. Expand this so it actually makes it look obvious. I hate this purple line. I always try and get rid of it. So get rid of study, apply, get rid of that. All right, so here we go. So look at this. This is 9:30 when the alert came out, right here. And then just boom, the calls just go up in value all the way up to 167. This is the 1 minute chart. So you can see you had plenty of time to get in around this area and then get out up here, which is fantastic. So that's what the calls actually did. Just so you know, we aren't making this up. This actually worked as described right here. This is a phenomenal service. You can pay for the Spy ATM service, which is what I'm just showing you right now, or you can pay for that and the 0 DTE SPX spreads, which are also amazing. And I really haven't been talking much about those recently, and that's partly because the Spy ATM is so popular. People are really jumping on that more. But if you like spreads, Phil and Lance both do amazing spreads as well. And so I'll do some videos on those in the future as well. But yeah, look at these post your profits. I mean, they're just phenomenal. People making 10, 20% in minutes, 10 minutes, 5 minutes. It's really good. It just goes on and 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 on. So yeah, total profit about $900 in my 3 accounts today. Woohoo, fantastic. So on that note, I'm going to leave it to you guys if you want to sign up for this service. I've been reviewing services for 10 to 15 years now. Depends on how you qualify it. But this is one of the best I've ever seen, and Phil is working non-stop in the background to improve this. And like I said, you want to jump on these prices sooner rather than later because this is one of, if not the most competitive quick scalping or quick day trading services out there that I've ever seen. And it's something that you'd want to jump on before these prices start to reflect the demand, which we're trying to keep low in terms of the prices, but at some point we need to get paid. And so it's worth jumping on this sooner rather than later. Hopefully that's helpful. Hopefully it shows you that this is a worthwhile and profitable trading system. And I'll talk to you guys soon.